Flappy Chicken here, back again with another video, and this is a little late conference review of the NFL. So the Falcons, they kind of killed the Packers. The Packers they weren't good. They didn't play well at all. They played terrible, and Atlanta, well, they're just playing it like Atlanta. Very good football. And the second game, the Steelers also got killed by their opponents, the Patriots. The Patriots, they just killed them. They destroyed the Steelers. Wasn't a good game for Steelers fans. So now, we're gonna do Pro Bowl review. Can't believe we're doing a review of the Pro Bowl. Anyways, I'll see you in a second. Alright, guys, so let me start out by saying I did not watch the Pro Bowl live. I was watching the WWE Royal Rumble, which it was a really good show, by the way. But just letting you know, I only checked out the 10-minute highlight video on YouTube about the Pro Bowl. From what it looked like, there was a lack of effort that was not appealing. So it was just there was a lot of lack of effort in this game, but I mean still pretty enjoyable. It was less offense, more defense kind of feel. Like it was low scoring. It was 20-13, I think. That was the final score of the game. And if people call it boring, I get it. It was not the best game, but people put an effort into it. I can tell Drew Brees was definitely invested in the game. Looks like Philip Rivers was invested. They wanted to win. And from looking at the highlights, it was a crazy game and it was fun. For like guys like Zeke and Odell, they played really well, but yet they screwed around. It was just the game was pretty it looked like it was a fun game, but it didn't have that all-star feel like the NBA All-Star game's gonna have. Which, come to think of it now, that's probably a good idea to do a review of the NBA All-Star game. I'm gonna be watching that. It's gonna be exciting. But that's really all I can say about the Pro Bowl. I didn't even watch it. So I can't say a lot about it. But coming up next, we've got Super Bowl predictions with Tyler Keller from the Tyler Keller Show. So I hope y'all guys enjoy that. And let's just get right into it. At the snap of my finger. What is up, guys? Flappy Chicken here. And today in this video, I'm here with Tyler Keller from the Tyler Keller Show.
Well, it's great to be back on the channel, and we're going to talk about the Super Bowl and how good of a game it's probably going to be, hopefully.
Hopefully. It's going to be a great game.
I'm really hoping for a great game. I'm just praying we don't get a Seattle and Denver game, you know?
Oh, if that happens, I'm going to be really mad. Like, because I'm going to
Yeah,
stay up on a Sunday night to watch the Super Bowl.
of course you will. It's going to be the best football game, you know, that's supposed to be all year for the NFL. So we'll see. We'll see how it is, but I think it's going to be a very good one. And two powered offenses and then two average defenses a little bit. So we'll see.
Right. So I guess I'm gonna go first. Or
Okay.
actually, you wanna go first?
Um. So I'll go in depth with what I think is going to happen. So, quick, just little story.
Yeah.
Me and this coworker, we bet games and everything,
Oh, yo,
and
bet
I'm up
games.
on him, and he don't. He's like, "Give me New England." I said, "Okay, I'll go with Atlanta." That's not who I think's going to win. I'll just straight out tell you my prediction and why. I got New England winning because Tom Brady is the greatest of all time. He's the greatest of all time. And I don't care if there's two average defenses. I saw some stats that New England's defense has been like top 10 here recently
Mm-hmm.
or something, like going into the playoffs, and they've gotten like turnovers and stuff. So that defense has been playing good. Atlanta's the same way a little bit, but I think New England's defense is better, and I think Atlanta's offense is a little bit better than New England. But I think that's not going to be enough because Tom Brady knows how to throw to his weapons and just use his weapons to the fullest. And LeGarrette Blount, I believe, will have a pretty monster game in the Super Bowl. So I got New England winning. I think it's going to be high scoring, but I think the defense is going to stop them. New England. I think it's going to be a 35-31 game. New England wins. And I don't know what you think, but it's going to be a really good game. I could see the score being even higher, to be honest.
Oh my gosh. Okay, just to start this off, I don't like Tom Brady.
Oh my.
Just that's when you said Tom Brady was the greatest of all. He very what
He is the greatest of all time, Flappy. He is the greatest of all time.
Okay, let me speak. He may be the greatest of all time. Still, that doesn't mean I have to like him right now. I just
That's true.
This dude wins too much. I don't like it. So that leads me to Atlanta. I don't care if I'm a Saints fan. I'd rather Atlanta win than New England. I think it's a realistic choice. I think New England winning is realistic. I get why people want to see New England win because Roger Goodell handing over the Super Bowl trophy to Tom Brady, even though and he got suspended at the beginning of the year. I get that, but honestly, Matt Ryan is underrated, very underrated, and he's been on a hot streak.
Do you think he will be the MVP? I think he could be.
Matt Ryan,
Yes.
if they win, yeah.
Did they do the MVP after the Super Bowl or before?
Like during, like after the game itself. I think they do it after the game itself when they're like, cause I remember Von Miller, he won it like they announced it like after the game, but it was like the same night.
No,
So,
no, 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 no. I'm saying like MVP over the NFL.
oh,
Oh.
they're doing that the night before the Super
The
Bowl.
night before. So who you think will win that? Just a quick
Regular
prediction.
MVP. I'm split between Matt Ryan and Aaron Rodgers. I think Matt
I,
Ryan's gonna barely win it over Rodgers.
I think it's either Aaron Rodgers, Matt Ryan, or Ezekiel Elliott, and I think Matt Ryan is going to win it.
Zeke's not gonna win because
He should be in the consideration though.
he's in consideration, but I think votes would be split between Zeke and Dak. So
No,
neither are gonna win.
but yeah, that's true. I think Rodgers or Ryan's going to win. And I hate to say it, and this is why I'm going with New England Patriots. I do not want to see Atlanta win. I don't. You're bringing. I know you don't like Tom Brady. I'm bringing that divisional thing in it, and I'd
Right.
rather not see Atlanta win. So
I know that. I see that. But back to what I was saying about the Super Bowl. Matt Ryan is on a hot streak. And so, the defense of the Patriots, believe me, they're good. But they're not that good. I think Matt Ryan is going to score all over that defense. But I also think Tom Brady will score a lot over the Atlanta defense. I just think it's Matt Ryan's time. It's now or never, and I think Matt Ryan's going to come to play and win.
Now, I'll say this: if Atlanta wins, it's either going to be Matt Ryan or Julio Jones being the MVP of the game because Julio Jones
No
is
doubt about it.
probably going to have 150 receiving yards at least or more.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
What
This
about
is going to be a really good game, but it's going to be a lot of offense.
right?
We do agree with that, definitely.
What about Vic Beasley? If he gets a lot of sacks on Brady, would that put him into Super Bowl MVP contention?
Um, ah,
Let's
it
say
really depends.
let's give you a number. 3.5 sacks.
For the game?
Yeah.
Oh, boy, that's a tough one. Now, I'll say this. If he has 3.5 sacks and say it's not as high scoring, I'd say yes. But if it's high scoring, I say no.
So it just solely depends on how Matt Ryan plays.
Yeah. Say if they do good, but they just don't score a lot and stuff, I think Vic Beasley could be the MVP of the game then. Yes.
Right.
Now, say we do that for the other side, New England. I don't think they're going to be able to sack Matt Ryan that much, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't think so. That offensive line for Atlanta, really good.
Yes, really, really, really good.
Yeah. So, that's really it for the Super Bowl talk. But what we need to talk about is more NFL awards the night before. That's what I want to get to. So, we've already talked about the MVP. Who is going to win Coach of the Year?
Coach of the year, it'll probably be Dan Quinn from the Falcons, I'd say.
Like, but this is from regular season. This is from
And
the
they did
regular season.
and they did good in the regular season. So I'll go with him.
Honestly, I don't see Quinn at all. No.
Who do you
I'm
see?
I'm going I'm going to have 3. Mike McCarthy from the Green Bay Packers cuz they came back to get into the playoffs. I think it's Jason Garrett from the Cowboys cuz they out of nowhere had a good season. And then finally Belichick.
I don't think Belichick's going to win, but that's a good choice.
I mean, they had a 3 to
Uh,
1 start without Brady.
I think it'll be Dan Quinn or what was the second person you
Jason
said?
Garrett from Cowboys, the coach.
Yes, I
Yeah,
think it'll be either one of them. To be honest, if I had to choose another choice, it'd be between those two for me.
right. All right, so we're gonna go to offensive rookie of the year.
Elliott,
I can't. I'm stuck. I'm stuck between these two, Dak and Zeke.
Elliott by far. Dak had a good year and everything, but
Rookie.
Ezekiel Elliott with his running ability and how I mean, that offensive line needs to have the offensive line award for the year if they had one. But
Yes.
but this dude was breaking tackles too with good blocking,
Uh-huh.
and he he was unbelievable.
Yeah.
So I just think Elliott, but I'm not discarding Dak at all. I'm not, but I just think I don't know. I just think Elliott. My heart says Elliott big time.
Right. Yes. I am split with which one of these two would win, but at the end of the day, it's the best rookie, and the best rookie has to be Zeke. But Dak, I think the thing that kind of keeps him in, like, is the fact that he was a fourth round pick and nobody expected him to be that good.
I was about to say no one expected him to be really that good. That's why I think he stays in it, like you said.
Right. He's he was better than all of the rookie quarterbacks this year.
Definitely.
Yeah. So, is there any other awards that you want to talk about?
I mean, I know they have a defensive player of the year. Who you think would be defensive player of the year? To be honest,
I don't know a lot of defensive rookies.
no, not rookies, just defensive players.
Oh,
Like,
defensive player. Yeah. That's a tough one because I didn't think about this.
okay, so I've got to say this: if Luke Kuechly did not get injured, he would be mine because he is that good of a player. And there's so many players that had so many tackles this year.
Right.
And I mean, I don't know. I'd have to go. It'd probably have to be the. I'll tell you a rookie defensive player of the year
Yeah.
is that Neil from the Falcons. I don't know how you say his first name.
I'm unfamiliar with him.
Number 22. Only
Uh,
reason I'm familiar with him is because he beasted in the second Tampa Bay game. He was really good.
That's the only reason. All right. What about Bosa? Joey Bosa.
Uh, he was injured too much to me.
Yeah.
He was injured. So if I had to pick a defensive player of the year, and I I'm not sure, but I did get to see and hear the games all the time, and my dude, um, Alexander,
Oh.
Quan Alexander from Tampa Bay would be mine.
Oh my God. No.
Look! He had
Disappointing.
108 solo tackles. He led the NFL in it.
All right. I get that. I think Vic Beasley, because he had more sacks than Von Miller. That in itself is amazing.
I think Vic Beasley probably would be my second choice for sure. He was beasting, like, not to do a pun right there, Beasley beasting, but he was really beasting, like, out there and getting the sacks, and that is impressive. He had more than Von Miller too.
15.5 on the year. That is two more than Von Miller.
Von Miller's number 3 then.
Yep. Well, yeah. Who did you say led in tackles?
Quan Alexander.
He didn't lead in tackles. Bobby Wagner
Hey.
led in tackles.
Solo tackles.
Okay. Alexander's in fourth in tackles. Okay.
Solo tackles.
All right, sir.
Like, solo.
All right. Jeez. Okay. One more. Comeback player of the year. I heard there's a thing.
You want to start that off?
Oh gosh. So comeback player of the year. It's usually like for people that like, they get injured and stuff and they just come back and they do really well. So one of my choices, it's not really an injured person. It's just that his career was revived, and that's DeMarco Murray.
That is really a comeback because from the Eagles to going back to an old self from the Titans, that's a comeback because he just did not fit in with that offense at all, and it was really bad.
Right.
So that's a good choice. Honestly, since you brought him up, that's who I do because he really had to come back from that. He was on the Cowboys doing good, then got traded or signed with the Eagles, and now he's with the Titans, and he looks like that is where he wants to be because he's doing really good. So I go with DeMarco Murray.
Right.
Really impressed.
Another choice to put in your mind is Jimmy Graham. I
Yeah, Jeremy.
remember that Jimmy Graham trade got me so mad because why would the freaking Saints trade Jimmy Graham away? That it just made me angry. And it made me even more angry in 2015 when Jimmy Graham got hurt. Like we traded Jimmy Graham away just for him to get hurt. Well, I mean it's kind of good, but still,
Yeah, it's bad in the same point.
it's bad
I
for him. But he came back this year and he looked great. Russell Wilson threw to him a lot.
like he should.
Yeah, Jimmy Graham looks like a beast again. So that is another nominee that would be up there.
Okay, so I want to do just one more thing.
All right.
Who you think that got injured this year will have like a comeback season next year? Mine is Gronk. I think Gronk is going to beast and not get injured next year.
Yeah. Um.
I mean, you got Eddie Lacy that got injured.
No.
You've got
Not
so
Lacy.
many people. But I'm just throwing names out there.
Yeah, no.
Hey, Doug Martin, he got injured. He never came back from that.
You know.
He got benched, basically.
He got suspended. That's
Benched
even worse.
and suspended.
That's even worse. So Doug Martin. No, I just feel like he was just 1 year thing in 2015. Just because it was a contract year, he suddenly got better, just to suck again. I wouldn't say comeback because of injury, but I think Todd Gurley might as well be really good again.
Right?
I think with the new coach, I mean, they'd actually get a good offensive line.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to wrap it up. This has gone a long time. So, any last thing you'd like to say, Tyler?
No, I wouldn't, and I just hope for a good Super Bowl game. To be honest,
Yeah.
just hope.
So, if you enjoyed this video, guys, like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, fuck Tom Brady.